Hi, Andrea. It's Alysha Umphress. I hope you're doing great. Thanks so much for the shout out request. I'm going to try to get to a lot of your questions. You had a lot of them, but I'm going to try to get to them. I'm coming to you from Napa, California. I'm out here visiting my family for the first time. I hadn't seen them since December of 2019. So I finally got to come out and see my parents, which was so wonderful. I hope you're doing great during COVID. And yeah, so let's jump into it. What was it like working with Jay Johnson? The absolute best. We had complete friend crushes on each other, and we had such great chemistry, and he was the best scene partner. He's so talented, so multi-talented, but I just felt so safe and comfortable working with him always. He was the best. I love him so much. Favorite Hogwarts house. I don't know what my favorite would be, but I do think that I would be a Slytherin if I were going to be in a house. My favorite character, I think Luna. She's such a kook. I love her, but she's like sweet and weird and wonderful. My favorite thing that I've cooked in quarantine would probably have to be my own take on a Taco Bell crunch wrap, except I make it with ground turkey, but I've really perfected it. So delicious. And I make it slightly healthier than they make it at Taco Bell, but my husband loves them too. And I would say that's been my favorite thing. Favorite thing I've done in quarantine, probably last summer, we rented a pontoon boat on Greenwood Lake in New York, New Jersey border. And we just swam off the boat and brought the dogs and pulled the boat up to the dock and, ordered food and just drank and listened to music and had the best time and sort of forgot about COVID for a second. So I would say that was my favorite thing I've done during quarantine. Recommended TV. Right now, I'm really obsessed with What We Do in the Shadows, which is like The Office, but with vampires. I don't know if you've seen it, but I highly recommend it. I think it's so funny, very up my alley. My favorite musical is The Light in the Piazza. It's just the most beautiful, and I think I also love it so much is because I'm probably not right for any of the roles in it, so I can just like appreciate it for what it is instead of watching being like, oh my God, I want to play, it's so one of the most beautiful scores. That also leads me to my favorite composer, which is probably Adam Guettel, also Jason Robert Brown, also Michael John LaChiusa, William Finn. I'd say Sondheim, of course, has to be Sondheim. Those are my favorites, I would say. I also love Sarah Bareilles. I mean, Waitress is such a beautiful score. I love it so much. More from her. I hope she keeps writing. My favorite musical character / also one of my dream roles is Mrs. Lovett in Sweeney Todd. I really hope I get to play it someday. She's just so delicious and fun and crazy and emotional, and she gets to play like every color, which is so cool. What a gift. So I really hope I get to play her. And well, my Green Day experience was the best on every level, mostly because it was my Broadway debut, but also working with Billy Joe and the band was incredible because they were so into it. They were 100% behind it. They were there all the time. They invited us to their homes for parties. They would, we went to their recording studio. We got to perform on the Grammys with them. Billy Joe did the show on Broadway, obviously, for a while, and it was just, they were the best. The whole experience was the best. I made lifelong friends that some of my closest friends today are still from that show. And it's probably that and On the Town are probably the highlights of my career. But on American Idiot was really, really, really special. And I'm so lucky that that was my Broadway debut because it was a real doozy. Anyway, those are my answers, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks again for reaching out. See you on the other side. Bye.